Alright, what it is, Janiacs dropping a little Darklight vlog here. And this is going to be the conclusion to my Roku journey. It ended. It didn't go far. It didn't go far. See, the thing was, I never would have signed up for Roku, but there was two major things that I talked to the salesman agent about. And he's a cool dude. I hope I still talk to him, even though I dropped out of the Roku program. But I'm definitely going to let him know, because there's two things that I asked him about, and he said yeah, so I got to let him know that it's actually a no. The Roku team did not align with the promises that he made me. So I told him I'm only going to consider signing up for Roku, because, to recap, they had an end of the year sale where you just pay, because it's the lowest plan where you can get monetized is $3.50 a month. Okay. So I asked, but okay, so the sale, usually it costs $2,000 to build your channel, but they had an end of the year sale where you just pay the $3.50 and they build your channel. Okay. And when I say they build your channel, they just do some of the work. You're the one doing most of the work in building your channel. So essentially I wasted almost 2 months working on my fucking channel. Like, I regret all the time I put into it, the money I put into it. I don't regret buying the laptop, which I went out and bought a laptop just for my channel and writing books, though, because trying to write books on your phone is fucking annoying as shit. So, but that $3.50 that I spent on Roku, I could have had my fucking house done, dude. I'm building the house, and it's just a little 12 by 12 shed, essentially, with a built-in dog kennel. But I got the floor, I got the foundation and the floor. All I needed was a roof and some walls, and I could have got that for that $3.50, dude. So I'm super pissed that I didn't go with that, but it's called a gamble for a reason, right? I was really banking on getting subscriptions to help pay for the monthly bill. And so I asked the dude, okay, I'm not quite sure that I'm going to be able to make this second payment right away for the next month, because I don't have any work lined up. I do concrete and masonry, and my work is real hit and miss. I get paid decent when I work, but it doesn't come in all the time, unfortunately. So I'll go weeks at a time, sometime a month and a half or so at a time, without any fucking work. And so I told him that I said, would they just kind of hibernate my channel for like a month or two, just not delete it, but just take it offline. That way, I can have some money to come up with the next month's payment. And I told him, if they can't do that, then I am not going, then it is not worth it for me to go through with this and even start my channel. And he said, yeah, sure, they should be able to work with you. I'm like, okay, cool. Another thing I asked him is, am I going to get exposure? Are people going to find my content and watch it? And he said, yeah, you'll get exposure, because on YouTube they have the algorithm which blocks your exposure. It's supposed to help your exposure, but it helps some people, like a minority of people, while blocking the majority of people. They block the majority to help the minority, essentially, of people who get the views. And the only good that YouTube has done for me is allow me to store my videos. That's fucking it, dude. That is it. They don't... I've given up on YouTube as the platform for me. It's just a fucking memory bank is all I'm treating it as these days. I used to have hopes. I used to, every day in the morning, I would think that I would turn on my phone and one of my videos would blow up. And it's just never happened. 3 years later. And so that's fine. I'm pivoting. I am moving all my content to other platforms, which I was in the process of before I got caught up in this Roku shit. And since I paid out the ass to get the Roku channel, I totally stopped all my other plans and totally focused on getting the Roku channel going. So we only had 3 onboarding sessions, 3 30-minute onboarding sessions on Zoom, where they just kind of briefly take you through all the controls and how to very rudimentarily navigate and handle stuff. And then after my onboarding sessions, I was pretty much put on the back burner. They would get back to me late, maybe a couple days later after I asked for help. And then I never got a Zoom call again. It was just text or over the phone, or maybe send me a video of how to do something. So I got put on the fucking back burner, and I needed help. I needed help, dude, and I really needed, because I had to transfer all my YouTube videos over to Roku, and a bunch of the shorts wouldn't go, but I ended up with over 500 videos, and I had to make up playlists on there. But before I could make up my playlist, I had to go through and reorganize and reclassify pretty much every single video that I had, which was super fucking annoying to me, dude. Super annoying, and I could only do like 10 or 15 of them at a time before I'm just like, fuck, man, fuck this shit. It would take so much time to do it, and then that's taking away time from me making content. And I enjoy making content, but I did not enjoy going through and reclassifying fucking one by one hundreds of goddamn videos. And it got to a point where I saw where the ship was headed, and I just said, fuck it, I'm not even gonna fuck with this anymore. Because they didn't want to help me. I called up and asked them, can you guys help me with this classifying my videos shit? Because they have access to your account anyway. And I'm sure they had agents that totally had the time just sitting around waiting to have onboarding calls or something, that they totally could have helped me more with my channel. So I never had a finished product. Okay, as soon as I went live, I had just barely at that point gotten all my videos uploaded, and I didn't have any playlists made up. I didn't know how to make playlists up. I was struggling just to figure out how to do shit, and then struggling to get answers back from them. So, it was a gamble, and I tried. It didn't work there, but I just got to pivot. It's not like I was putting all my hopes and dreams on Roku. Like, I put my hopes and dreams in my fucking self. So I just got to roll with the punches, and I got to go back up to a free internet cafe and just put my content on these other free platforms. But also, as soon as I get a little extra money, I'm going to make my own website and put all my content on my website behind a paywall. And also from my website, I'll be able to sell merch associated with my brand. And then ultimately, once I get my books wrote, I can sell my books through my website as well. So, the website thing, that was something I was going to have to do for Roku anyway. They're wanting to charge me all kinds of extra money to build a website for me. Then they're wanting to charge me an extra $80 a month just to keep the website active. I'm like, what the flying fuck, dude? And I start looking it up, and it's like, you can totally make up your own website and have it going for less than $20 a month. These motherfuckers were wanting to charge me $1,000 just to build my website, and then $80 a month to keep my website going. It's like, fuck all that shit, dude. So the lessons that I garnered from trying to go on Roku was, unless you got a fuck ton of money and a bunch of tech skills, because they have technical support that fucking puts you on the back burner as soon as you get done with your 30-minute onboarding sessions, where they barely fucking cover shit, and they just show you that they know how to do it. They don't sit there and actually walk you through it to make sure you know how to do it. So I wasn't super stoked with how everything went down with Roku as on the customer side, as a content creator on the customer side. So they need content creators. Roku needs content creators because they need content. Okay, and then when I called them up to tell them I was canceling, they're like, oh, well, we will have someone call you back. And this time it was finally an American, because every other time it was a Filipino. So I finally got an American on the phone, trying to do the damage control, I guess. And they said they want to keep me as a creator. They're like, you got a lot of content on here. We want to keep you as a creator. And she said, I'm going to go back to Roku and talk to him and see what we can do for you. So she went back to Roku and talked to him, and a couple days later, she called me up and she's like, yeah, well, okay, so here's what we can do for you. For $100 a month, we can hibernate your channel for you. I'm like, for fucking what? For $100 a month, we can hibernate your channel for you and keep it and not erase it. I'm like, motherfucker, like, what? I wasn't expecting to pay any money to hibernate. Okay, so to Tiberius, I'm gonna be sending him. He's cool. Tiberius is cool as shit, dude. I really enjoyed talking to Tiberius, but I just want to let him know that Roku does not work with you. If you can't pay a month, they will not just I mean, I expected to hibernate it because to hibernate it's not being used. Okay, coming from a business side, like you have a struggling content creator, okay, that's living in their fucking car, that paid money to get the Roku channel going, and in doing that chose to keep living in his car just to try to get this content creation career off the ground. Okay, and then you're gonna tell that person that's already struggling, we need $100 a month from you just to not shut your channel off. Kind of felt like holding a gun to my head, like, oh, we'll take your channel away from you. I was like, fuck you, take my channel away. I still got my content. I will take my content somewhere the fuck else, dude. Like I don't need your platform. There's plenty of other platforms out there. I can create my own platform. There's options. You ain't the only fucking game in town, bruh. And not only is Roku not the only fucking game in town, but there's literally other fucking channels that do the exact same thing that Roku does. I saw them advertised, and they were advertised for less too. I think I saw it for $250 a month. That I saw them advertised for these different companies that do the same thing. But anyway, fuck all that. I'm just gonna get my own website because, okay, they had an analytics thing. On the creator tab for the Roku, and it said that only 8% of the people that even viewed me off of Roku. 92% of the people that viewed me was off of Web Player. Okay, so, and I didn't get one single subscription. My channel was live for 3 or 4 weeks or so. I didn't get one single subscription, and I got some views within my first week, but then it seemed to like kind of taper off. And I was getting less and less views. But also my channel it wasn't a finished product, and I needed help to make it a finished product, and they didn't give a flying fuck. It's like as soon as I got done with my onboarding calls, they're like, "All right, figure it out. Good luck." Okay, yeah, I will figure it the fuck out, but I will figure it out somewhere the fuck else. Like I don't have to have Roku. All I need is me, and I will figure it the fuck out. There's other options. I will get my own fucking website. I got these other platforms that are already existing to try out. Now I got my biggest hopes in having my own website because anyone can find me from there. That anyone from the web can find me on my own website. So all in all, glass is half full. I'll learn what lessons I can from it. I'll learn how to do my thumbnails better. That honestly, that's about it. I learned how to do my thumbnails a little bit better. Learned a couple free websites and stuff. So thanks for rolling with me, y'all. You demand Tiberius. I hope we stay friends, man. You cool, but I just want to let you know, Tiberius, that they don't fucking work with you. And I wasn't getting much exposure, So my two major things that I would not have signed up for Roku, had he not told me yes, those yeses didn't come to fruition. It turned out to be no's for those two major points that I needed to feel secure about taking my content to Roku. Stay beautiful, motherfuckers. The dark light is upon you.